live again. What's up, Gamer Nation? Put that over there. Just setting things up. There we go. All right. Have everything set up. I will start now. I'm fully loaded on Taco Bell. The Baja Blast Midnight. Camera's not really in focus. Oh, that looks like shit. No, I don't want that one. Why does that look worse than dual camera? Alright. I'm gonna go with that. I think it's in focus. Hi. No, it's like weirdly not in focus. Take this hoodie off. Yeah, the main thing I want down here is like not in focus. No. There we go. I think that's what I wanted. Yeah, that looks better. Let's get this on the road. something. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm on bag. This is bag 9. So, all that cobble stonework. That was the last, like, 2 bags, I think. Trying my best to make the bricks make the little sound, because I watched some of your videos. I'm like, I make that more audible. Yeah, for the most part, I'm enjoying it. This looks good. It's worth it, but like, it's tedious. All of this, but look, once it's done, it's like, I really like it. Yeah, definitely. There was a lot of that same stuff in the El Dorado Fortress. But once it's done, it's really nice. Yeah, this is a really solid base. It's gonna have to be. It's gonna hold up all the buildings. Whoops. Favorite theme? I don't know. I like a lot of the pirate stuff, but I have a lot of Marvel too. No, not Marvel. Well, I have Marvel, not as much. Star Wars, that's what I meant to say. I like a lot of the ideas. I have... Let me see if I can... And Bionicle for sure. I don't know how well this is going to show. There's a lot of sets there. Just a lot of variation of sets. And I don't know how well the mic's picking up because it's all the way down there. But yeah, Star Wars, that's all. It's all Star Wars. This is all a work in progress because there's also like a big pile of unbuilt sets there. And I have the Titanic in there, which I really want to build. I don't know if I have like a specific favorite theme because I just get a lot of them. No, let me. Oh, I don't know how well this is gonna. My cable's a little too short, but I got a bunch of pirate stuff up there, and the Endurance, which I gotta move, but. Pirates of Barracuda Bay, the Creator one, Eldorado Fortress. There's a lighthouse. This is gonna go somewhere there. I also have the Ominous Isle, which will somehow fit up there. Alright, I gotta figure out what extra pieces I need here. At some point, all those like Star Wars ships and stuff, because I ran out of room in my room like a long time ago. So all those Star Wars ships, what I do want to do is hang them from the ceiling, because that's gonna just save a good amount of space, like a very good amount of space, and then I can build all the sets that I have in that big pile and add them to the shelves. I got Lion Knight's Castle, the Medieval Village. The Black Falcon Castle, and a few others that I just haven't built because I don't have the room. I don't really have the room for this, but I really wanted to build it. Alright, these are the ones I need. Oh my god, these are all gonna want to like roll off. Alright, I'm going to put them here. They're all gonna start rolling down. Yeah, the Medieval Village look cool. It's just gonna match up well with the castle. I'm gonna try to make that like a that and the blacksmith shop. The blacksmith, the original idea set. All those I want to have them on a little layout. The castle, and then there's the other two BDP sets I didn't get, but the siege encampment and the seaside village. Or seaside market. I need to get those still. I missed that window, but I'd like to kind of lay those out together. See, I had like Hogwarts Castle sets when I was like real young, maybe in like 2012. I bought a bunch of them from that era. I always wanted to get a lot of the newer ones, but I just I've bought so much else that adding Harry Potter to that was just like it just wouldn't have been feasible. Yeah, because a lot of the newer Harry Potter sets are really yeah, it looks really cool with the way they made it. What am I trying to say? They just look really good. Especially for the big castle. I do need to get a lot more Bionicle. I have like just a little tad, like a little bit of them. I have more in my closet, but I only have like a little shelf here, and I don't have the room to get more right now. But I'm like, I recently not renovated, but like updated my Transformers and Marvel Legends collection. The next step is the Lego. So when I eventually do that, I'm gonna try to make more space for Bionicle. I need to get the Black Pearl too. The one that just came out. Because I always wanted the those sets when I was younger. And that new one looks insanely good. Oh, what am I building here? Like a roof? I'm building this little roof right here. Yeah, and it'll look really good just even next to the Black Seas Barracuda one. I'm gonna get that at some point for sure. I usually like try to hide the nub marks on these little cylinders, but there's gonna be way too many of them. I'm not gonna even bother with that. That almost fell off. Yeah, they all keep rolling down. It's a red one. Oh. I think I got that right. Okay. Well, that's a good looking roof. That's another part, like, just like these, this was pretty tedious to build, but it looks really good. And I know there's a bunch more of that in the set. I'd be really careful with how I leave this here, because I left it like here last night and it just fell in launch bricks everywhere. Okay. Did you get this one? I think I saw you had the Adventures in Transylvania one too, right? I got that one right back there somewhere. Alright, this one I will order the nub marks. I tend to... Where's the camera? These little gold bar pieces, I'll make sure the Lego faces up. Yeah, dude, I get you. I'm coming out with like a legit video at some point soon. And it's going to show off how big that pile is, because it's to about like this level. And probably this wide. Like it almost, not a quarter of my room, but a good bit. Yeah, I wish I had the room for a city, though. Because I have a bunch of trains, but, I just don't have I don't have any like much buildings other than like the only typical modular that I have is the police station. Like I have two of the Marvel ones too, but I don't have much facilities for our city. But I do like the trains. I still have my favorite one. My favorite train that I have is the Emerald Knight, and I still got that, the original one I got. Oh shit, yeah. Like model trains or just trains in general. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I wish I could do model trains too, but that's a whole complete other beast. But I like watching all the videos of like the big landscapes people do. Oh, oh man. Wow, I don't know. Yeah, that's real sad. Hmm. What train did you get? Oh, like one of the city ones? I always wanted to get I forgot what it's called now, but the orange one. That one that was really popular. Okay. Yeah. Hogwarts. I had two different Hogwarts Expresses. I tried to like combine them, but then I built a good locomotive, and I just kind of gave up on the rest. But at some point, I'd like to do that again. Okay. I bought a bunch of like motors to motorize a few things I got that aren't motorized. I forgot which one. I know like the Orient Express. Oh, what's the other one? The second, no, not the second. The first Bricklink designer program one with the logging railway. I have that down there somewhere. And I bought like I think a battery box, but not the motor because that was out of stock. And then I bought a motor, but I need to buy like gears and stuff for the Orient Express. Yeah, I think all the trains I have, so I still have the Emerald Knight. That's motorized with the original motors that I got when I got in 2009. I have the Disney train, Orient Express, Crocodile locomotive. That's a good one. And Logging Railway. I want to get that new Western one too. I missed out on that one. Pretty much that whole series. I think it was 4 I missed out on. I have a bunch of tracks too, and I'll set them up every now and then, especially like when my nephew is in town. But I did have it running under my bed, but it started getting, it just started getting messed up, and then like dog hair would get on it, and it would just fall apart. And then it's under my bed, so it's kind of hard to fix it. Yeah, I like the Western stuff, especially the ones from the Bricklink that one guy has been doing. Because I have the general store. He did the train, and then on the newest series, he did the blacksmith shop. And that's like, I'll probably eventually put those on its own little shelf as like a Western thing, probably with the Logging Railway like in the background, because it'll just match. And I'd like to add like custom Red Dead figures there or something. Yeah, I'm glad there's like Western stuff coming out now with that, because there hasn't been any proper Western in a while. Other than like the Lone Ranger, but Lego hasn't done anything properly Western in a while, other than that and the one Disney Toy Story train. But actual Western buildings and like that train is really good too. It would be cool if Lego did the train, the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad train. That would be like a day one set for me. Because that train, that like ride always made me like Western stuff. Alright, what is this bag? 12? It's a little bag. This is probably... Alright, this is gonna be like 4 sides to this roof. It's hard to tell the colors between this like dark red and light brown on the computer screen. Well, even like regular instructions, those are probably even worse than the screen. Those get really bad. But some colors are getting tough on the screen, especially right now. My screen is like an arm and a half away, so. Yeah, it's getting worse for me too. And I'm not old now. I'm like 24, but a lot of the colors are getting harder for the especially the Lego building. Okay, so I just got to do this 4 more times. No, 3 more times. Yeah, that's like all my coworkers. They're all about that much older than me, and they're all telling me their eyesight's getting bad. I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait. So what is that? Okay, red and another red. There was a set. Oh yeah, it was the um, Adventure in Transylvania. All the leaves on that set were just like half the time I could not tell what color they were telling me to do. Because there was like light yellow, light orange, dark orange, red, and Keat orange too. At least I think it was that set. There's something else recently that had a very similar vibe with just a bunch of leaf colors I could not. That took me forever to figure out. Wait, where am I? I feel like part of this isn't right. Oh, I see what I did. This is like, this one is on top of this one, but I put it in the wrong orientation. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, see you, man. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll try to check out some of your videos on. I think I saw you had some on your city, so I'm gonna check that out when I get a chance. Have a nice little night. I'm sure I will. Thank you. I think after this bag, I'm gonna check my phone, which I'm currently using as the camera. Riley, what's up, dude? Are you... No, you're not at work right now. We gotta play some RuneScape, dude. Wait, hold on. Riley, check this out. I just dropped my water. There we go. Alright, I'm getting a little cold. So I'm gonna put this on. I got the Riley hoodie. I did a DoorDash order just a second, like a little bit ago, or right before I started doing this, and I got my food was, well, the guy was like outside my house, and I'm like, it was taking a while. It was just saying he's nearby. I'm like, okay, what's going on with that? And then I check, my food's just on my porch. I'm like, okay. And for another like 20 minutes while I'm eating my food, he still has not completed the order. His name was Gene, by the way. And I'm looking outside my door and I still see his hazards flashing. And like 20 minutes later, I look and he's like walking around with his flash. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? After a while, because I heard his engine running for a while, but then I didn't, and I don't see I didn't see the hazard, so I assumed he left. But the DoorDash was still saying he was there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? My only assumption was that he had car trouble, but I'm like, I was just like, what is he doing? He's just still outside my house. It was like 30 minutes at least. Where was I? You're home, right? I kind of want a game. I just see what you put in chat. I kind of want to play a little bit of a video game, and I don't have to go to work tomorrow. So I can stay up all night and party, dude. Oh, look, I'm drinking a Mountain Dew. Do you go to work tomorrow? Let's game. Alright, I'm gonna finish this bag right here. Finish this little roof I'm building, and then let's figure out a little game to play. Baja, no. sick, dude. Yeah, look, it's purple. Look, it's purple. It's Baja Blast I keep forgetting where my cameras are. Baja Blast Midnight. Where the fuck was I on this? Fuck yeah, dude. Okay. Bag 13 has a minifigure, but I will hold off on that until tomorrow. Alright, I think from what I'm seeing on YouTube and Twitch, I'm streaming this on YouTube and Twitch, by the way. Riley is the only one watching. I had another person watching while you and I were chatting there. But alright, I'm gonna end this stream. Bye YouTube and Twitch.